women are more emotional than men generally.
Mhm.
So women are more attached.
Women are very dramatic.
Yeah.
And I cannot say emotional, but emotional fool. Sorry to say this. I really apologize for this, but this is
That's
what.
fine. Oh, what do you want to
Yeah.
do?
I've got a topic for the day.
Yeah,
So would you like to go with the topic?
go for it.
All right, amazing. I want to know, it's a kind of question, okay? So I just want to know that is it good or bad to have two partners or two girlfriends or boyfriend? What do you consider? How do you make of this?
For me, me personally, I think
Exactly.
one person at a time.
Exactly. Okay.
If
So
other people want to live their life like that, they can do that. It does not affect me, but for me, one at a time.
okay, but by and large, like people used to take it always into otherwise, you know. I mean, if the person is getting along with some other ones, having 2 to 3 partners, they are being considered, you know, always wrong. And I mean, do you consider it like this? Yes or no? I just want to. I mean, as you said that you considered yourself that having one partner is okay, but not for the two. You can't stand with the two. I mean, why is that so? Is there
Um,
any specific?
I
Mhm.
don't think for me, it's not to do with right or wrong. It's not that I think it's wrong. It's just that I prefer to give all of my attention to one person.
All right, that's gone. But just I'm asking one thing. You know, it's because of this digitalization word is very normal. We are more likely to fall into love with different people.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
not something that we are loving, but it is the inside, or it's a kind of feeling that arises inside. So it happens generally, basically. Yes or no? So I'm
Yeah.
just asking one.
Yeah. I think that you
It's
can love more than one
you're
person.
loving one person, it's okay. I do not have any kind of bad thing about this, but it's pretty normal that you can start loving other person as well.
Yeah, I
So
think
can
that's
I call
possible.
it as a cheating? Yeah, that's very much possible actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I usually these things are happening all the time, but the thing is that just we have that mindset that we have to, because as far as we humans are concerned, nothing is wrong or bad, but it's up to you. How do you make out the things? How
Yeah.
do you just think about the things, and will you be able to handle or tackle the things or not? If you will, then it's okay. Otherwise, not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Yeah.
just one question right now. Then why? I mean, why girls tend to always take into otherwise these things specifically? I mean, even boys too. But I have
Uh,
seen, they call it as a cheating. Always I've listened this word, and I don't know why. If you are, I mean, it's common to fall in the love with different persons, and it's okay. I don't feel anything bad. But if your partner by any means come to know about this, they're gonna be taking into otherwise, and you will be just fired out from his or her life.
I
Yes or
think
no?
it depends on the person. Some people are more open-minded. Some people they want 100% of their partner's attention. They don't want to share their partner, and society in general society says that it's not normal to have like 2 or more wives or girlfriends or husbands or whatever partners. So people are raised to think that that is right or wrong. For me, it's not what I would do, but I have no issue with other people doing that, if that makes sense.
Well, it makes sense partly, I can say, but not completely. Because when I see everyone, even the person is open-minded, even the person do not have that jealous nature, still they start doing those things when they come to know that my partner, or my this one started liking this one or that person. And I believe, in a large view, I can say definitely it's not about the open mindset, but this is something that is always, considered as in the wrong way.
I
Exactly.
think if people are honest about their feelings with their partners and they say how they're feeling, that's fair. I think it's when people maybe have relationships in secret, that's when people get upset, because you should have the conversation first. If you have feelings for someone else, just be honest.
But we don't know what happens actually at the end. Then, I mean, you cannot disclose, you cannot divulge all the things. If you are doing so, then I mean, that person will split away from you. Will always keep you away from their life, and that's quite obvious. And of course,
Depends.
somehow
Yeah.
it really not depends actually.
Some
This is something
people,
that is really happening.
I think if you are the type of person who you think that you might be likely to love more than one person at once, when you meet someone, you should make that clear and
Okay,
say,
just one thing. Just tell me one thing then. I mean, when you get into one relationship, just take it. Everything is going well, and for some time it's okay, okay.
Mhm.
But over the days past, I mean, something happens. You start anticipating a lot of things from that person, and when the person doesn't stand to that level, somehow the things get worsened, and hence you just split up with the person for
Mhm.
any kind of reason. I don't know,
Yeah,
but this is actually that happens in most of the case.
yeah,
Exactly. So
yeah.
just tell me, if that happens, then we split up with the person, and what happened? We start moving on with our own life, with our own things. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then don't we get other persons? Definitely we get other relations. I mean, other
Yeah.
partners. I mean, in this life, definitely you're gonna be meeting amples of persons.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be encountering different kind of person, and you start liking the person when you start hanging out with that person.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
So why cannot it happens when you are having the relation with one partner? Just I'm saying, if I have one girlfriend, just take a case, then it's quite obvious even I can have the other girlfriend as well. And of
If
course,
you share,
one point
if you share the same views with the first partner,
I
then I
can't do
think it's
that.
fine. If they have the same opinions as you, it's not a problem. But if that person only wants you to have, focus on them, then it's not fair for them to have to share. So it just, if you meet the right person and they have the same like opinions as you, like, then not you personally, but in general the person, then yeah, no issue. But if one person wants 100% of someone and that person wants to split 50-50, it's not going to work.
Well, I can understand definitely. I couldn't agree more on this about your points. But when it is considered, I mean, completely, I believe you cannot find the same person. When you disclose the things, you will say that
Yeah.
I have this crush on this other person, or I started liking this person, and believe me, then everyone knows what happens after then.
There are more people who just want to be in like a relationship with one person and not share. Definitely, there are more people that think like that, but there are also people
I don't know about
who
the
have
girls, but when the boys
they
are concerned, definitely. I mean, it's 80 to 90% boys.
I
Start
think
talking to other persons.
have you heard the phrase open relationship?
Which phrase,
That's
please? Could you tell that?
an open
Yep,
relationship.
yep, 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 yep,
Yeah,
yep.
which is
Yes.
kind of this: when you are in a relationship, but if you want to have a relationship with other people at the same time, you can. There are less people who want this, but they exist. You just have to look a bit harder for them.
So can't we call it as a friendship with benefits? I mean, open relationship, huh?
Eh,
Of course, if you are
it's
if you have
slightly
open
different.
relationship,
Slightly different. Friends with benefits is you're not in a relationship, you are just friends with the benefits of a relationship.
all
But
right.
an open relationship, you actually do call each other like boyfriend and girlfriend, but you also have relationships with other people. It's a
Well,
bit complicated.
somehow I definitely agree, but for the long term, it never go like that.
No,
Exactly.
it's a very modern concept.
Mm, well, India,
Or
as far as India is concerned, till the time we do not have these things right now. Even this friendship with benefits, I mean, we have only the bondship, very strong bondship, and even
yeah.
if there is a kind of something that you have to do all the time. You need to take care about that person. You have to spend the money. Especially boys are concerned, even they have to spend the money, a lot of money, and at the
Mm,
end, when the things get wrong. They just have nothing. you know,
yeah.
I mean, they just
That's
have nothing.
and a lot of that just comes down to culture and society in every country. The general opinions are different. Some countries are more conservative, like in the Middle East, countries
Exactly.
like Saudi Arabia, that they would never dream of things like situations like this. It would be forbidden. In countries like the
Okay. How
UK.
about you then? Have you ever thought to date two person at the same time? Ever?
No,
Just asking.
I prefer to have all of their attention and give them all of my attention.
Exactly.
I don't like to share.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
have no issue
I
with
respect you.
the concept. It's just not for me,
Uh-huh. Okay.
if that makes sense.
Exactly. That definitely makes sense because, it's not about you. I prefer that. I mean, generally all the girls, they choose only one partner. I don't know. But when it comes to boys, of course, they will say that one partner, but it definitely not happens like that behind the
No.
line. Exactly. And
Yeah.
this is the way boys are like that. And how I can define it, I don't know. But,
Definitely, yeah. Boys are
everyone is
more like that.
in our heart. I mean, we just welcome everyone. So I don't know why.
I think it comes with age as well. I think as men get older, they are less likely to do things
No,
like
no,
that.
actually, it doesn't come with the ages. It comes with the mindset. When it
Mhm.
comes to girls, they have been brought up and born in the way that they always have the fixed mindset that this is my partner, and I, by any reason, if somehow he do not have that kind of trace and qualities, still I have to get along with that person. But when
Mhm.
it comes to boys, they are very free. I mean, if they don't like it, let it go. Let's move to the other.
Yeah, it's women are more emotional than men generally.
Mhm.
So women are
Uh,
more attached.
Women are just women are very emotional,
Mhm.
very I mean, dramatic,
Yeah, you could say
and
that.
I cannot say emotional, but emotional fool. Sorry to say this. I really apologize for this, but this is
That's
what
fine.
I have observed in my society.
It was great to chat to you today. We're out of time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
I appreciate that. Thank you.